the history of our nation.
Trump wins the presidency.
1916, the string bags of the First World War.
Scheinbar andere Interessen wie die
In mid-October 1922, a film crew arrived in the small town of West Orange, New Jersey, to spend some time with one of the most famous men in the world, one of the best inventors in American history, Thomas Edison. Over the course of a few days, the cameras captured the great man at work, chatting with employees, and conduction experiments in his lab, overseeing tests of packing materials in his factories, and catching up on the latest advances in the device he was best known. Thomas Alva Edison was born in Milan, Ohio. When Edison was 7 years old, he moved with his family to Port Huron, Michigan. Edison started school late because of an illness. 3 months later, Edison was removed from school because he could not pay attention to his teacher. His mother, who was a teacher in Canada, taught Edison at home. Edison's mother helped him become motivated for learning, and he was a good student to her. When Edison was 12 years old, he contracted scarlet fever. The effects of the fever, as well as getting picked up by the ears by a train conductor, caused Edison to become completely deaf in his left ear, and 80% deaf in the other. He learned Morse code of the telegraph, and began a job as a brass pounder, or a telegraph operator. At age 16, Edison invented his first invention, which was called an automatic repeater. It sent telegraph signals between unmanned stations, allowing almost anyone to translate code easily and precisely at one's own speed and convenience. In 1868, Edison moved east and began to work for the Western Union Company in Boston, Massachusetts as a telegraph operator. He worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and continued to moonlight on his own projects. Within 6 months, he had applied for and received his first patent for an electric vote recorder. It made the voting process faster, but he could not find buyers. Then, Edison moved to New York and began to work for a company fixing their machines. At night, he continued to work on his projects. In 1876, Edison used the money from his inventions to start his own laboratory in New Jersey. In 1878, he invented the carbon microphone, which made the sound for Alexander Graham Bell's new telephone invention louder. In 1877, Edison invented the phonograph, the first machine that could record and play sound. The phonograph made him internationally famous. In 1879, Edison made a light bulb that lasted longer. Another invention, the electric power distribution network, lasted even longer. He married Mary Stilwell in 1871. He had 3 children in that marriage, Marion Estelle Edison, also called Dot, Thomas Alva Edison, Jr., also called Dash, and William Leslie Edison. Mary Stilwell died in 1884. Thomas Edison bought some land in Florida and built a house. When he was 39, Edison married his second wife, Mina Miller, who was 19. He had 3 children in that marriage, Madeline Edison, Charles Edison, who took over the company when his father died and was later elected governor of New Jersey, and Theodore Miller Edison,